running down. Okay, time is running down. I think that's Carlos, I'm not sure. A little community gang stalking. We do have Homeowner Martinez still with his vehicle parked here. A show of unity and defiance. And we have him earlier placing a ticket on his own vehicle. Okay, this is the Martinez family. Daily plan attacks, the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks. Shortly after, yesterday, I filed a petition with a tax preparer, tax evasion, regarding our current mayor, Larry Dominic. That's right, a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds, May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., and February 27th, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m. A misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. And obviously, this is the response of Thomas Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, a provoked confrontation. Various physical provoked confrontations on video are parking right at my doorstep. And obviously, the Martinez family are a big part of that. Okay? Ex-wife is in Mexico. She is making arrangements for retirement. Okay? We are standing by. All the windows are covered up. I have responded to the bright light harassment, but no police officers in the area yet. Okay? We are standing by. Remember, this is the signal that the police officers are striving for and waiting for me to respond to the bright light harassment. As you can see, I have. And this is daily plan attacks, the game of manipulation, entrapment. And now we have the Martinez family front and forward. This is where the bright light harassment is being administered, even though they have brand new painted frames. You can see the intent behind it. And the intent behind that, 2 windows, utilizing very high beams of truck lights aimed at all my windows. We also have a police officer entering and exiting the premises next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204, with a professional camera. Once I respond by taking pictures of all the windows. Remember, Town of Cicero officials, to avoid any association of wrongdoing, blame, they need for me to be documented with a history of mental health issue illness. In other words, self-inflicted. See that? Self-inflicted, but I must respond to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. And this is the reason for the Martinez family being instructed to park in front as an act of defiance and provocation. Okay? My ex-wife has responded as far as attacking the door because she couldn't get in. Okay? The reason she couldn't get in is because I had placed a safety latch to avoid family conflict. These are the deep gashes left from her attacking the door of her desperation to come in. Okay? Very life-threatening physical contact to the door. Obviously, this is another reason why I have a safety latch on the door to avoid family conflict contact, physical contact. See that? But this is what Thomas Cicero's officials are striving for, and that's the reason for creating family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. And once she attacked the door, right away, Thomas Cicero officials were notified and they deployed dog barking on command signal. Dog barking on command signal. Let's see how that works. So immediately the dogs were dispersed. Immediately, upon notification that I am on the porch. Not by accident, not by coincidence. And you can see how the dogs are specifically trained for this purpose. Okay? There we go. So the intent behind it is and I am being subjected to lethal high level frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts, surprise advantage, once I respond to the electronic harassment and approach the window. And of course, the dog barking on command signal continues. This is the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. They're very aware of my location and activities, especially when I went yesterday to a tax preparer regarding tax evasion. 5132 and 5132, January 8th, 2025, I filed a petition with a tax preparer regarding Nello Greco. And yesterday, January 10th, 2026, Wednesday, I filed a petition regarding a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Okay? Well documented on a social media platform regarding our current mayor, Larry Dominic. And this is Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic response right there. There's no doubting. He has the police officers waiting in the area for me. And this is a double confrontation. As you can see, the Martinez family had no business parking in front of 5130 and 5132. And remember, 5130 has no address identification or work permit display to avoid any association of wrongdoing. Okay? That's called making sure there's no loose ends. Dallas, the owner, continues working there, even though he passed on the business to a family member. And he is hiding his vehicle as much as possible right there. And the family member to avoid the paper trail. Okay? And that's the reason why the mob, Board of Education, District 99, male and female, are involved to avoid the paper trail. Okay? They want to make sure there's no loose ends. And the main property owner of that prime real estate right there with the businesses involved in criminal activity has associates with the mob. Okay? On video, having a public meeting on various occasions with Nello Greco's nephew, Anthony J. Loader, 5132. And we also caught Anthony J. Loader recently viewing the trap house, one of many, with no address or work permit displayed. Okay, the dog barking on command signal continues, social acting of course, and both vehicles have been instructed to carry on the provoked confrontation. Physical contact, of course, and the police officers are waiting. Standing by. It's 9:19 a.m., June 11th, 2026, Thursday. Get involved, guys. It is worth your time and effort. Ex-wife Ruby is in Mexico. She is working at her retirement. What you can do? Well, without a victim such as you will not be able to open up a federal case of this nature regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. But you can strategize. You can follow these individuals as far as their drop-off locations. You can record the police officers into reacting with these individuals away from camera view. Okay? You guys can do a little social acting. Pretend you are reading a newspaper. Leave your phone behind. Okay? Pick it up later. Record their conversations in public. Okay? Go inside a store. There's various scenarios you can use. Social acting. Just act normal. And we can upload videos together. Don't contact me. You do you, I do me. and together we should be able to share our information on our social media. That's right. All right, so history in the making. You can see Tunnel Sister officials are scrambling, scrambling to get me out of here. Okay, so remember, this is the reason why so much time, effort, law enforcement strategizing, and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds is being utilized. I mean, instead of protecting Morton High School student that is no longer with us at 17 years old, lost his life because the police officers are more involved in me than protecting our youth. That's right. Than protecting our youth. They rather have them engaging in narcotics, which they're doing routinely now, targeting young teens and children because the younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. It is an insurance scam, a federal case. This is big. All right, getting ready to put a little bait outside. 9:21 a.m. Thursday, June 11th, 2026. We are on standby. Looks like the dog barking on command signal has stopped for now. Let's have a look. Oh, there she is. Okay, and look at the heavy camouflage that she has now. She is going all the way toward the back, and she will be communicating with organized crime through the alley. Okay, through the alley. That's the reason for the heavy coverage of leaves. Okay, she will be from time to time giving in-person. There she is. That is Homeowner Martinez in charge of the animals to make them bark on command signal. And she has her phone on hand at every second communicating to see what other instructions are given. That's the reason she has her phone. This is not a social call. These are command signals on video. Okay, remember that's the reason for the bright light harassment. And once I remove the cardboard from the bright light, as far as the windows, on both occasions, May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., and February 27th, 2026, Friday as well, at 3 p.m., the threat was gone. Okay, the police officers and the fire department and paramedics were instructed to leave. Okay, so I have responded again. But ex-wife is not here to create family conflict, but the threat continues. And you can see how well in communication organized crime is with Homeowner Martinez and her two sons parking right here on purpose overnight. And obviously we did catch the individual with the black Mustang waking up real early for this attack and placing a ticket on his own vehicle. And we also caught the police officer in the area as well. Okay, so this was a physical attack, once again, early this morning, and a motorcycle as well. All right, we're going to put a little bait for organized crime. Let's see if we can get any action going. A little bait. You never know. It just got real quiet. Real quiet. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at Internal Revenue Services. Not me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Anyway, we want to hear the little doggies go bow wow wow. One more time. All right, putting a little bait. We share our rice with the birds from time to time. We got the bright light harassment. I wonder what happened. Okay, once again, very aware of my location and activities. And let's see if the dog barking at command signal continues. Nope. See that? It was canceled. The power of social media. Right here. Right here. That's when the instructions are being given. Periodic attacks. I didn't see nothing up there. Nothing. The contractors are still there. Oh, look who came out at the same time frame. Look at that. Confrontation. Same time frame. Look at that. Same time frame. Look at that. And she is talking to them over the phone. Now she's looking around. Look at that. Look at the bag she's carrying. Not by coincidence, not by accident. She was instructed to come out at this time. There we go. There we go. Please notify your local state police department. This vehicle is carrying narcotics. There we go. Now she's warming up the vehicle as if it's below zero outside. This is beautiful weather, guys. This is beautiful weather. She is placing the narcotics in the hidden compartment. She is placing the narcotics in the hidden compartment. She didn't have time for the 1-2 phase. This was a straight attack. Taking advantage. I was outside. And now she continues waiting for the command signal. This is social acting occurrence. And this is continuous. You can see exactly what's taking place. You can see exactly what's taking place. Let's do this. Oh, now she's moving. It looks like now she's moving. Okay. Nope. Still hesitating. Still hesitating. There seems to be a delay for some reason. Remember, her husband continues hiding after February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal. Friday at 3 p.m., fake catch and release father and son at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60204 to avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, involved in this type of criminal activity. There we go. So she was instructed to make a turn right here in front. A provoked confrontation on video. Told you. That's what she was waiting. They were waiting for. On video. And that's the reason for the Martinez family clearly parking right there in front to provoke a confrontation. Right there. Look at the ticket. No license plates. Well compensated, the Martinez family, for as far as the daily plan of tax entrapment. The female just left. No address identification or work permit. This is my address. On social acting, of course. And the dog barking on command signal has stopped. Okay, so denied access. But we were able to capture her into reacting on the phone with organized crime as far as any other commands. Very simple command. And that's it. And that's it. You can see the doors open for easy access. And the attacks continue. Borderline harassment. Borderline harassment. And of course, those two vehicles are part of the equation for the daily plan attacks. She was instructed to come out at the same time frame I was outside in front. 9:31 a.m. Uh-oh. 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 Thursday, June 11th, 2026. Intentions are very clear. The Martinez family, and plenty of parking here. Okay, and looks like the rice is a big hit. We give the birds fluffy rice from time to time. We like to share. So not sure what's going on. The Martinez family are waiting for the next command signal. And remember, Thomas Cicero officials are working closely with the Martinez family. There they are again. Pretty quiet. All right, I guess that's it. We were able to capture the attack, the social acting, of course, but it was intent. Its intent was there to instruct the female to make a U-turn and obviously go toward my direction where I was standing. Okay? All right, get involved, guys. History in the making. This is organized crime. After filling the paperwork with a tax preparer tax evasion yesterday, June 10th, Wednesday, involving Thomas Cicero Mayor, Edward Dominic, a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. On video. 9:33 a.m. Thursday morning, June 11th, 2026. Extra precaution is being taken. And obviously, we did give the audience our social media platform. Please follow this female. She is making periodic deliveries of narcotics. And you will see the drop-off locations. And we can upload together. No job, no school. And that vehicle she is driving belongs to her husband's friend that we have dropping off the narcotics inside the mailbox, utilizing that same vehicle as far as a white powder bag party involving children, okay? The individual 5132 with the gray truck is not in the area for this specific reason, so we may concentrate all our efforts toward the two vehicles, and that's the reason why she was instructed to park over here rather than in front of her residence. And the Martinez family were instructed to park there. Okay? She was parked over here, away from camera view. And the Martinez family on video were instructed to park here and also giving themselves a ticket because the individual is driving without no license plates. Okay? So by placing a ticket, the police officers involved in criminal activity, just got real quiet. All right, moving on from now. I guess that's it. Getting ready, guys. 9:34 a.m. Thursday, June 11th, 2026. This is organized crime. Thomas Cicero Mayor and Thomas Cicero officials have responded. Intentions are very clear. No police officers in the area, breaking the routine of daily plan attacks. The dog working on command signal has stopped. You saw how the dogs are acting naturally. But when they're instructed to bark on command signal, they interact with the dog at 5139 the individual that we have on video smoking a vapor, and he has a pit bull that interacts with the Martinez family little dogs. Okay, that is how they coerce the dogs to bark on command signal. All right, moving on from that. We got him.